know that literacy and crime go hand in hand, yet we do nothing. Why? Because we have lost our power. We are teaching our kids to reveal their bodies instead of revealing their talents. And those talents would never be revealed if they can't read, if they can't express themselves.
Hi, I'm Dr. Artis W. Murphy, founder of Armed Reach Organization, a nonprofit organization created to help children in becoming well-rounded, educated young adults in a forever changing society. In order to achieve this goal, our children must be trained and educated by those individuals with the highest degree of training with one goal in mind, producing the best student possible. But in Alabama, this goal cannot be realized simply because of a disease called illiteracy, the ability to read. In Alabama, 2.46 million Alabamians out of a population of 4.1 million are considered functionally illiterate. That's 61% of the population, based on a study done by the State Department of Education. In 2005, I organized an effort to combat this disease called the Walk for Literacy Alabama, where I walked from Birmingham, Alabama to Montgomery, Alabama to bring statewide attention to the illiteracy crisis in our state. This video footage and the interviews you are about to see is designed to give a face to illiteracy. There are some facts and truths that must be spoken to move this state ahead in seeking a cure for this disease. The people you are about to see are not actors. This is their real-life stories. So keep an open mind and heart while watching this program. And remember, illiteracy is an ugly disease, and there is no pretty way to deal with it. So please don't allow one word or statement or scene about the facts keep you from watching and supporting such a worthwhile cause to fight illiteracy in our beloved state and nation.
They need to spend more time with their children and within the school system and see what they're lacking and what they don't lack and how their grades and progress they're doing. And then they would have more time to be knowing what's going on with the children. My situation in college, I made the dean's list. It was very exciting. I just stopped going. I just quit after 2 years.
So often we tend to think about illiteracy in colors, but in reality, illiteracy has no color barrier. It affects all of us, no matter what the ethnic origin. When we start to think of this disease based on racial boundaries, we lose the ability to express compassion as human beings for human beings. When this happens, we separate ourselves from ourselves as humans, and as a result of this separation, people suffer, families suffer, and most of all, children suffer. To keep this type of suffering from existing, we must view illiteracy as a disease that must be dealt with collectively. Since we are going to live together, let's live together in harmony and unity, filled with love for humanity, willing to fight for the future of our children and the future of our state, to take our rightful place in history as a state where quality education is not an option. If we don't move quickly toward a realistic resolution in Alabama in regards to family, the impact that this disease will have on this state will be irreversible by year 2020, according to research from the United States Department of Education in Washington. Research has shown in 1950, the United States economy operated on 15% skilled laborers. By the year 2000, 65% skilled laborers was needed to operate this country. We are living in an information age, and in order to gain skills, one must be able to read. The people that are most impacted are single mothers. We expect these young women in most cases to train potential and future leaders without the necessary and proper living skills themselves. What you are about to see in the next set of interviews is young mothers coping with their problems, struggling to keep the family core united, and in some cases giving up their children altogether, forced by circumstances to live with their brokenness.
My primary responsibilities at the Lovelady Center are job training and education for our female clients, adult female clients, and education of the children we have living here at the Lovelady Center. We currently have 260 women who are clients living here at the center, and 60 of their children are also living here at the center. We have babies from 3 days old as soon as they come out of the hospital to women up into their 70s and possibly even their 80s.
The destruction that illiteracy causes is too big for any system. Our government has made many attempts to solve the social and financial ills of our country, but they can never be successful because the demand is too great. We must remember, illiteracy didn't start yesterday. Generation after generation has suffered from this disease, especially in the South. Our test scores are still among the lowest in the nation, and wages for those without an education are minimal. How can it get any better if we allow the government to fight this battle alone, instead of helping the spiritual person, the physical person, and change them eternally with the wealth of this country? So often we spend more time, energy, and money creating better ways for them to live just the way they are, looking for change in their lives. There are those who live their lives on a day-to-day basis, trapped inside of a world without hope. But we have the power to bring hope for a better future for those who live inside of despair. Not designed to compare our educational problems with other states or nations. It was designed to put a face to illiteracy and the devastation it causes in the lives of human beings, communities, families, and how it can be a burden to the governmental system. As an end result, we are all affected by illiteracy in some way, and we must participate in the process to eliminate the spread of this disease. For the past 3 years, I have walked each year 125 miles from Birmingham, Alabama to the capital in Montgomery to show my commitment to solve this problem. I am preparing for my 4th Walk for Illiteracy Alabama campaign that will take place in June 2008. I have made some progress in this effort to eradicate illiteracy in Alabama by bringing awareness, better reading and assessment programs, and much needed dialogue. But lack of funds and sponsorship has hampered my effort to implement a viable plan of attack on this disease. If you would like to help in this effort to eradicate illiteracy in Alabama by becoming a sponsor, please send checks and money orders to Artis Organization, P.O. Box 1963, Birmingham, Alabama 35201, or go online to www.addressilliteracy.com to find out more about us and make donations. Remember, healthy young hearts and minds grow into bright, productive people.